Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are discussing wedding dress prices part 2. I wanted to go into greater detail of various different things to consider when it comes to what the dollar buys you in wedding dresses in addition to last week's video. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop a line below, let me know if there's any particular content or videos you'd like me to create. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, please be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. You can also follow us on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert for daily content as well. If you did not see last week's video, I will definitely link it for you below and also have it at the end of this video available for you to click on in screen as well. I felt it would be really valuable to create a second video, a part 2, to give you a little bit more detail on things to expect in store when it comes to prices of wedding gowns. I also have a previous video that I've created about negotiating in bridal stores. That is a big no-no. It's not a thing that happens in bridal stores. I will also link that for you below to see that video as well after this one. But just to touch on it here a little bit, designers set the MSRP. So last week I showed you physical dresses and went through the price points and all that. I want you to know that the prices of the dresses are set by the designers. It is not at the bridal store's discretion. So if you do see various stores having the same dress at different price points, that's definitely a red flag. Sometimes the price variation in stores can also be a price increase and a little lapse in time from maybe if you went a week prior to another store and then a week later went and saw that exact same dress at a completely different store, right? There may have been a price increase between that week span. So sometimes that does come into play if you're seeing the prices fluctuate from store to store. However, it should not be a huge price jump or leap. The designer set the price points and we are set at the MSRP that the designer sets. Bridal stores also sign contracts and have relationships with the designer that they are not allowed to discount unless it is pre-approved by the designer to do so. Those were some things that I wanted to cover just so that you had a sense of understanding of where the price of each gown comes from. It's not in the bridal store's hands to price it at whatever they feel like. I also want you to know, of course, like I mentioned, price increases that happen. So when you do see a dress at a certain price, I actually saw a comment on last week's video of someone saying that they are going to be shopping 14 months before their wedding. I typically recommend around a year. They want to get a jump start on it because of potential price increases so they can get the best value possible. Super smart of that individual to do, and I highly, highly, highly recommend. Another thing that I wanted you to consider, if you were interested in shopping various designers or you're interested in coming to LOVELLA to shop for your dress, you can view the price ranges of each collection on LOVELLA Bridal's website. So if you go to lovellabridal.com, you click on the designers. On each designer tab at the top is the price range of that collection. So you can kind of get an idea of where the prices range from for the designer that you're looking at the images of online. That's something that a lot of bridal stores do, so keep that in mind. If you're interested in what price ranges certain stores or certain designers start at, you can definitely take a look on the website. I know that these days we're all on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, and we're more on the social media platforms than going to the business's website, but price points, price ranges, dress collections, different gowns, inventory, all of that is actually on bridal stores' websites. So definitely check that out. If you're interested in a particular store to go see, take a look at their website. The website is also going to tell you a lot about the business and various aspects of the store. So for us at LOVELLA, most of our inventory is on our website. As we sell samples, we do delete the images online, and as we get new arrivals, we put photos online. Now, not every single dress in store is photographed by the designer, so our entire inventory is not on our website. Majority of it is. There's definitely more to shop in store. It's going to give you a nice teaser of what you can expect to see in store. It's also super helpful because you can go screenshot any of the dresses you like. So technically you're pre-shopping our selection prior to you coming in store, which is super, super valuable. So if you're calling store to store to kind of find out some more information and you really want to know the price ranges of the collections that they feature, ask if that information is available online. And I wanted to quick touch on and let you know that if you do plan to shop at Lovella Bridal, that is available for you and a great tool for you to utilize. The last thing I wanted to cover when it comes to wedding dress prices and what you can expect in store is plus size dresses. Now, some designers do have a size fee for additional fabric, construction, boning, and all of that past a certain size on their size chart. Some designers do charge a sizing fee, which can be anywhere from 10 to 20% is the average price increase you see on plus size dresses. So oftentimes what has happened at Lovella as well is we do have a selection of plus size dresses. And some of our dresses, depending on the designer, again, the designer sets the pricing, depending on the designer, there is a price variation in the different size samples. So hypothetically speaking, if you tried on the plus size dress at Lovella and you went to another store and saw the dress in a non-plus size and they have it priced for less, that's because it's not the plus size pricing. So you want to be mindful of that. Many of our designers are really trying to be as inclusive as possible and not charge that fee for additional sizing, construction, boning, and it also ends up being a pattern change as well. They are doing their best to minimize the cost that's associated with that. However, depending on the materials, the designer, the construction, and the amount of labor going into these dresses, that is where the price increase does go into effect. And I didn't want anyone to be surprised by that when they are shopping in store. I hope that this additional information was valuable to you. I know so many people loved last week's video and really getting an idea of what these different dresses look like on video, not just an image. So that was really exciting, and I'm happy to add and create more to this topic as well. If you have any additional questions regarding wedding dress prices and what's involved in all of that, I am happy to create it for you. Just drop a line below. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and for more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.